We're committed to the young men. We're committed to helping Montgomery and the river region achieve goals that we feel are the benefit of the endeavors of the future. We appreciate all of you, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the occasion.
I want to thank Brother Burridge. You know, one thing about McGann Burridge, he thinks about Montgomery alumni 24/7. Every time you look up at your email, you get some ideas of something that he's been thinking about. And we were very fortunate to have him as our pole model for 3 years. And for 18 months during the pandemic. And the pandemic, Brother Boswell, is not over. At this time, we're going to have the unveiling of the portrait, and I'm going to let Brother DeAndre Meadows and Brother Julius Taylor explain what they have in front of you.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to all the brothers who put forth a lot of effort, tremendous effort in making this endeavor happen. As you see the rendering here, this just gives you an idea of what we're preparing to build right behind us. Don't have much to say, but brothers, I hope you enjoy it. This is for you, this is for the community, and this is for everyone who can enjoy this tremendous facility. And thanks for everyone who's been involved in this endeavor. Thank you.
Give you some perspective, some historical perspective. In about 1988, when Dr. William Lawson, was Brother Lawson here? I think today is his wife's birthday, so he couldn't make it. We purchased a $30,000 building. It was about 1,300 square feet. And we knocked out some walls. We agreed that we wouldn't have any bedrooms in here. That's to be counted. That was one of the conditions, because we had been meeting in the early days. I came here in 1975, but prior to that, the brothers used to meet at each other's homes, and they outgrew it. And when I got here in '75, we were meeting at the Tutwiler Hotel downtown. I believe it was called the Tutwiler. Is that right, Brother Bryson? And they would give us a glass of water. We would have frat meeting and adjourn. That was it. And now, then we built this 1,300 square foot building that Dr. Lawson initiated. And now we're going to have one that's approximately 5,000 square feet and will be big enough to accommodate our Sweetheart Ball. We won't have to rent a facility, and it will accommodate all of our youth activities for the guide right, which Brother Calloway will tell you a little bit more about in just a moment. At this time, I'm supposed to recognize guests, and that's always a dangerous undertaking, because you almost always miss somebody. But once we started this project, I tried to reach out to some brothers, whether they were active or inactive. It didn't make any difference to me, to see if they wanted to participate in this project. And I just want to recognize them. Dr. Lawson, I've already mentioned. When I called, I contacted 10 people. I asked each one for $1,000. 9 of the 10 gave $1,000. One gave $1,500. My only regret now is that I didn't ask them for more money. Presiding Judge Johnny Hardwick, stand up. Judge Hardwick, presiding judge of Montgomery County Circuit Court. He's got 5 more years, and we're going to select him. We're going to support him if he runs again. Circuit Judge J.R. Gaines. Stand up. There you go. Reached out and gave us $1,000. Dr. Roosevelt McCorvey, one of the best gynecologists here in Montgomery. Attorney Kenneth Thomas, the General Counsel for Alabama State University. Attorney Billy Carter. Stand up, Billy. Thank you for your support. Alvin Holmes passed during the pandemic, and we reached out to his family, his daughter, Veronica Holmes, and she contributed $3,000. Frank Porter passed during the pandemic. We reached out to his wife, Jean, who has now passed, and she contributed $2,000. Attorney Terry Davis. Where's Terry? There's Terry back there with the Kappa hat on. Raise your hand, Terry. Terry gave $1,500. Asking for $1,000, gave $1,500. And it doesn't matter whether you gave $5 or $5,000, because every penny we received was a penny that we didn't have to borrow from the man. So, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the Coldmark and all of our officers, we thank all of you for what you have done. I also want to introduce our lawyer, Charles Edmondson. Charles, raise your hand. Standing back over there. You talking about some titles that was messed up. We owned all this land. We owned the whole street. But it had so many different names that it took a Herculean effort to get it all straightened out. But he got the job done, and we got the loan closed, and we were approved for it, and we got money in the bank. So, and in addition, I want to introduce and recognize our builder, Danny Clements. Where are you, Danny? He may have left, but he'll be back. He brought all the shovels and showing us how to do the shoveling and all of that. But we want to thank Danny Clements. You see his signs all over Montgomery. He's one of the best builders in this town. At this point, I'm going to recognize the chairman of the Montgomery County Commission, Brother Elton Dean. Brother Dean here. All right? Then his partner in crime, Brother Daniel Harris, Jr. Come up, Dan. Also a Montgomery County Commission.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to welcome to Montgomery, first of all, our Province Coldmark, Johnson Haynes, and our 11th founder, Dr. Rock Bryce. You know, Troy talked about the alarm at the gate. I'm going to tell you something. That was one of the longest alarms. I was Coldmark back, I think it was 2008, 2010. The alarm actually went off prior to me under Julius Taylor's Coldmark ship. And he was before me. I think we dumped some $20-something thousand in house number 3 that year. And it was time to get rid of it then. And under mine, I think we dumped some $20-something thousand in 1949. And so that alarm went off for years. And finally, Brother Matthew, you called me too. You asked me for more than $1,000. You asked me for more than $1,000. He really asked me for more than $1,000. I didn't know you was asking everybody else for that. But you know, it really is time. The kinds of things that we do as an organization, and perhaps the arm of our organization that is most effective in the community is our Guide Right program, and that is what is building is financing this building, the Kappa Alpha Psi Guide Right Foundation. Through our Guide Right program, we mentor and shape and form new future leaders and achievers. We start when they're very young, Kappa kids, and that's like elementary school, and Kappa Knights, that's middle school, and the Kappa League, all the way through high school. And not only then we offer them scholarships on into college and follow them on through college. So what we're doing today is starting to build a facility that's going to house the kind of activities that will help to train and lead these kids forward. I'd like to thank you all once again for being here. I apologize for our chairman not being a little chilly today, so I probably the chilly air kept him home today. But I'd like to thank you all really for coming out today, and we're going to ask you to continue to support us as we try to do what we can to improve and increase the quality of life for the citizens of Montgomery and the River region. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. At this time, I'm going to recognize the Honorable Marcia Johnson, city councilwoman from District 3. Is she in the audience? Okay. Then I'm going to call on our guide right director, Brother Ja'Cory Calloway. He will come forward. He's going to tell us a little bit about the Guide Right Foundation and what it does for youth here in Montgomery.
All right, guys, good morning. I do have some of our Guide Right participants. I'm going to invite them to come up and stand with me so you all can see some of the young men that is a part of our program. I'm looking for one other BJ. All right, guys, so this is a great day here for us. It's an exciting time for the Montgomery Alumni Chapter. This is the reason that this building will be a great part for us. These young men, we have to stagger meetings right now. And so now that we will have the opportunity to have all our young men together, that is a wonderful thing for us. So we start with grades fourth and fifth grade is for our Kappa kids. 6th through the 8th grade is for our Kappa Knights, as well as 9th through 12th grade is for our Kappa Leaguers. Guys, over the last 3 years, we have graduated almost about 30 students. And I can report today that all 30 of my graduates over the last 3 years are all in college. They're doing well, and 90% of them received a full scholarship from that university or college. So guys, we have a great team here. I do see one of my advisors, Brother Moore, wave your hand so they know he's the Kappa Kids advisor. Guys, without each of you, we wouldn't have it. And so we have actually 2 of our seniors, class of 2022, that are here with us today. And so they are both doing a wonderful job. This young man, we're going to do tutoring and all of the things for them. But this young man, I want to announce that he scored a 24 on his ACT the first time. So let's give him a hand. So guys, that's a part of what we do in our mentoring program. And if you have any interested young men, please ma'am, please sir, please see me or any of the Guide Right team, and we'll be more than happy to get them a part of our program. But thank you guys, and it's a great day to be a part of Montgomery Alumni.
All right, at this time, we're going to follow up with the groundbreaking ceremony itself. If I call your name, I want you to make your way across the street. Brother Brown can come up. You know, for those of you who may have played sports, you know, some people are vocal leaders on the basketball court or on the football field. Then there are others who lead by example. I just want to say about Brother Brown, he's one of those brothers. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he leads by example. It's not what he says, it's what he does. And at this time, we want to ask our 11th founder, Brother Bryson, with a little help from his friends, if he would make his way across. And Brother Polmark, you can go with him. As I call your name, go across the street and get your shovel. If there are not enough shovels, hold somebody's hand. Brother Dan Harris. Brother Chauncey Hayes, our Southern Province Polmark. That's for Alabama, Florida, Bahamas. Mrs. Brown, representing the Kappa Silhouettes, our Wives and Sweethearts organization. Brother Ja'Cory Calloway, Reverend Calloway. Brother Fagan Johnson. He's been the finance guru behind this project. He's a math major. Brother Julius Taylor, Brother John Ivory, and our foundation director, Brother Ted Morgan. He's held that position for 20 years since its inception. Brother Bo Henshaw. I hope I didn't leave anybody off. Brother Bird. Brother Lagan Bird. Go across the street. You had 3 years.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. Gotta go scoop some dirt. All right, Gumtown, there you have it. The groundbreaking ceremony of the Montgomery Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. New facility on Walnut Street off Carter Hill Road.
Share some dirt with Dr. Price. Share some dirt with Dr. Price.
Gumtown, we be everywhere.
Hey!